Forget 3D printing. This noisy knitting device uses digital technology to seemingly print knitted garments within a few hours. It was created by London-based startup Kniterate and inspired by 3D printing technology. Director and co-founder Gerard Rubio says the idea came to him when he was studying media design at a university in Barcelona. Kniterate was his final university project.
I wanted to mix these two passions, like 3D printing and like these new machines I was discovering. And after thinking a bit, I thought, okay, why is it not possible to have a 3D printer like we have now in our homes, like these desktop 3D printers, but something similar for fashion, where you can make a design in your computer, press a button, and have it done.
Users create their garment designs with Kniterate software or similar digital design programs. They're then inserted into Kniterate using a memory card, and users simply press Go to begin the knitting process. Kniterate uses hundreds of computer-controlled needles to create the loops needed to knit garments. Rubio says most garments can be made in a couple of hours. Some, like scarves or beanies, will come out ready to wear. Others, like a sweater, will require some assembly afterwards.
3D printing and knitting machines are similar in a way that it's additive manufacturing. So you're starting from the material and having the final product done, ready to use. So 3D printing is like plastic into an object, for example. And this, with knitting machine, you can go from the yarn into the final garment. So that's the similarity, and as well that you can start from a digital file and have this object done within like a few hours, maybe.
London-based footwear designer Dr. Matthew Head used Kniterate's digital desktop knitting machine to create those intricately stitched blue, red, and white sneakers. Head says the technology significantly sped up his design process.
Traditionally, it may take me when designing shoes around a couple of months to get a good sample that I'm happy with. With Kniterate, because I have the machine next to me and I can design the patterns myself, I can knit a design, look at it, make some changes, send another design to knit, and then in a couple of days I have something that may traditionally take a couple of months.
Head says the smart technology only uses the exact amount of yarn required, meaning less wastage compared to traditional methods.
As we move forward in the future, we need to look at ways to be more responsible with what we do. And the good thing about using something like Kniterate, where you only print what you actually use, means that it's a very efficient process. And so I think processes like this and 3D printing will be used more and more in the future to produce exactly what the person wants, so we're not wasting material.
It costs $4,700 to pre-order a Kniterate knitting machine, due for delivery in April 2018. At such a price, it's unlikely to be a viable option for hobbyists and is aimed more at independent designers or retail stores. But Rubio says they may develop a cheaper, smaller version in the future.
A lot of things can be knitted, more than we think. So you could start doing accessories, like bags and stuff. Yeah, I think it's very interesting because it can open a new range of products, knitted products, that so far has been like done with other technologies or materials.
One legal issue could arise when digital designers print their own version of a well-known branded garment instead of buying one, thereby potentially infringing on copyright laws. Similar issues have arisen in relation to 3D printing, and the industry is still pondering how to deal with such challenges.